Hey everybody, this is Jay Grazio with Shooting Illustrated, here with another episode of I Carry for you. In today's video, we have an option for the recoil adverse and/or those with low hand strength. Check out what goes into this kit. We've run a number of articles on shootingillustrated.com about the .22 long rifle for self-defense, and while we believe there are significantly more effective calibers out there, one thing that stood out in the comments to these articles is that there is a decidedly non-zero number of people that do, in fact, carry a .22 long rifle for defense. There's a number of reasons for this, but most boil down to recoil aversion and hand strength. In the case of those with hand strength problems, often a revolver is mentioned as a better option for a .22 long rifle. That's why we have a Ruger LCR22 for today's kit. Ruger's LCR series, as we've covered previously, started out as a lone .38 Special, but quickly grew to a much larger family. .357 Magnum, .22 long rifle, and .22 Magnum options joined quickly, then a double-action, single-action model added to the mix. Now, there are 7 calibers available, 2 barrel lengths, and a wide variety of special color options too. The LCR22 offers 8-round capacity, a Hogue rubber grip, and a pinned front ramp sight in a pistol that weighs less than 15 ounces. If single-action shooting is desired, the only way to get that with the LCRX is to get the variant with the 3-inch barrel. So, you ask, why would anyone want a .22 long rifle revolver for self-defense? Let me tell you a story. Many years ago, a good friend of mine called me up all excited because his wife had finally decided to get her license to carry. He knew I had a number of suitable firearms and asked if we could all go to the range so she could try a bunch out. Now, he's a .45 ACP guy. He brought along full-size 1911s and a DASA Beretta PX4 Storm. Long story short, anything that wasn't rimfire had too much recoil for his wife, and she told him she wanted an LCR22. He and I went back and forth over email for weeks about this, with his insistence that she carry a real caliber the main sticking point. While I agreed with him that yes, pretty much anything is better than .22 long rifle for defensive work, all that was meaningless if the gun was going to sit home in a safe. She bought an LCR22 and carries it to this day. It's not for everyone, that's for sure, but for a certain subset of the shooting population, the .22 long rifle revolver shouldn't necessarily be discarded as a possible carry piece. Another thing to keep in mind, if you carry a .38 Special .357 Magnum revolver, having a .22 long rifle version means you can practice a lot cheaper. So there's a reason to have one around anyways. While there's plenty of options for that other 5-shot revolver, Ruger's LCR series isn't compatible with most of them. The LCR's trigger guard is shaped differently than that of the Smith & Wesson J-frame, and while some holsters work, others won't. Look for holsters specifically designed for the contours of the Ruger, like the PHLster City Special. Originally designed as an appendix carry option for the small revolver, PHLster has reconfigured the City Special to also work with the company's new Enigma concealment system. This allows a holster like the City Special to be carried in a rig that doesn't require a traditional gun belt, instead using an adjustable soft belt and a leg leash to keep the rig in place. The City Special offers full cover for your revolver, with ambidextrous attachment points and sweat shields that cover the gun either left or right-handed. Currently, the City Special comes with a grip hook belt clip, although the older model we have here has polka dot loops. Both versions are easily configured with different attachment methods should you wish to change either. One of the reasons we decided to include a .22 long rifle offering in today's I Carry episode has to do with the new .22 Punch ammunition recently released by Federal. Designed to significantly increase the defensive capabilities of .22 long rifle, Federal's .22 Punch uses a 29-grain flat-nose bullet and a nickel-plated case to achieve an impressive 1,070 feet per second velocity out of a 2-inch barrel. The projectile has been optimized to achieve deep penetration even out of short barrels. Federal claims the new .22 Punch has the penetration needed for self-defense purposes, and we've performed gel tests that support this claim. With a purpose-built .22 long rifle round for defense, it makes a rimfire revolver like the LCR22 a more appropriate choice for someone who is either recoil averse or has limited hand strength. For more information on the items we've chosen for today's video, or to see other guns and gear combinations, visit shootingillustrated.com. And, as always, stay tuned for more episodes of I Carry.